Little bunny foo-foo, hopping through the forest, picking up the field mice and popping them on the head.
안녕하세요. Welcome back to That Figure Skating Show, Four Continents Edition.
Seoul, Korea.
Seoul, Korea.
They flew us out here. It's never in the budget. We're never
Yeah, that's
allowed
where we
that.
got these hats, obviously.
Yeah,
went
we
shopping.
did, yes.
I did not buy these when I was in Korea earlier in January. We bought these in Seoul this week. So, Yuzu, first man ever to win a Super Slam. I didn't even know
You're
about.
going to have to define that to me later.
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
2 Canadian medals won.
Yeah.
And
who will make the Canadian World Team? What are our thoughts, at least?
you will hear our thoughts,
hear our
whether you want to
thoughts.
or not. Before we go any further, can we just explain this? Yeah.
Okay, so this is the pink sweater of shame from the 2010 Four Continents in Jeonju, Korea.
Yes.
It is dubbed so because the people that go to the Four Continents in 2010, an Olympic year, were kind of like the B team. Some people are really happy and elated that they're going to Four Continents.
It was my first Four Continents.
Yeah, I was really
thrilled.
happy, and then some people are really depressed because they didn't make the Olympic team. And so it's vibrant, it's fun, but at the same time,
It's full of
it's
shame.
hiding our shame.
It's full of shame.
Yes, yes.
Full of shame.
I also won a small medal at this event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have things.
You have things.
I have things.
Yeah, life's about all the small wins.
Yay. All right, let's hop on over to the men.
1, 2. Oh, hop over.
All right. So, men's podium for this Four Continents. Yuzu in first place, second place, Jason Brown, and third place, Yuma Kagiyama, who is this very small, petite Japanese guy that I'm kind of obsessed with now.
I mean, most of the single skaters are pretty small and petite.
But there's Shoba, and then there's this one.
A little bigger than Shoba.
It's like it's a Russian nest doll of Japanese skaters. Okay. So Yuzu is taking us back in time, back to 2018 Korean Olympics. Olympics in Korea, not Korean Olympics.
True. Reviving his programs, decided he wanted to bring them back.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
It was.
All right.
I thought it was like
Vote
I
of
thought
support.
the short program looked. It was incredible. It was the skating skills and transitions and the feeling that we usually get from Yuzu, which I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy his programs this year, but like coming back, that rush of nostalgia, and it looks just as good as it was.
It might be the best men's short program in the history of skating.
And the scores would reflect that. Scoring 111, beating his old short program world record by just a bit over 1 point.
Well, we got to say 111.82 because these guys keep edging each other out by like 0.01 every other week.
It is all about decimal places.
Yeah.
But he's just competing against himself.
Must be nice. But he is the first person to ever get a Super Slam, which is a new term.
What does that mean?
Thank you, skating fandom. So essentially, from what I understand, is that he has won every major international title in both junior and senior, and he's the first man to ever do that. And ironically, Four Continents was the only one eluding him.
That's really?
Yes.
He's never won a Four Continents before.
He struggled at Four Continents.
I just assumed he won everything by now.
Yeah.
Both.
He looks great. Some mistakes in the free. I will say, though, the stuff he did was very high quality. He does look like he will be on track to being full Yuzu strength at Worlds, and it's going to be an incredible show.
And there's that rumor that he's going to try a quad axel for Worlds. So, he's been training that. So that will be interesting to see. Men are out of control. Everyone's out of control. Quads everywhere. I love it.
Canadian men.
Yeah.
Keegan, sitting in the last group after the short program, in striking distance of the podium. Unfortunate free program, dropped to 10th in the free, behind Nam, who had a phenomenal free skate. Was underscored, in my opinion, just a one single axle. But what he did was enough for him to come fourth in the free program, end up 6th overall, and he was Canada's top placement in the men's event. Could this mean that Nam's going to Worlds?
I mean, I would think so. He's had a good Grand Prix series.
He's had a good year.
Good year. The only time he actually didn't have a good skate was at Nationals. A little blip and then back to another solid skate at Four Continents. I don't think they're going to send Roman or Keegan.
Right, and unfortunately Roman, after that, incredible showing at Nationals, winning his first national title, faltered in both programs, just really couldn't pull it together, and
I don't see how they could take it.
Wasn't this week.
Yeah. That's the men.
That's the men. Let's progressive over to the ice dance.
Oh, progressives. Look at that. Dancing terms. You know.
Thank you,
You up on it. First place, chalk and base of the U.S. Second, Piper and Paul. Third, Hubble and Donahue. Obviously, the big story here is the Canadians getting a silver medal. Paul and Piper skating. Two beautiful programs. And then for the free dance, they switched up their outfits.
No more butterscotch.
No more butterscotch, but it is Merlot.
Ah, yes.
And so after watching it, I did go
Equally
out.
fancy.
I did go out and buy a lot of bottles of red. Any excuse to drink, really. Ooh, costume shade for Piper and Paul. That's a bottle.
Yeah.
But like, no, the costumes look
I was
great.
still eating butterscotch.
The costumes look great, and they're adding more and more things every single time to each performance and leveling up.
Really stepping into that we are in medal contention zone. You know, they've been neck and neck with Chalk and Bates and Hubble and Donahue pretty much all season.
Yeah.
All three are kind of interchangeable at any given time. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens.
I will
at
say, I
Worlds.
thought Piper and Paul should have maybe at least won the free, if not the event. I mean, I know they were a little bit behind Chalk and Bates after the rhythm dance, but both Americans had mistakes. Zach making a mistake on the Twizzles, and Maddie following during a choreographic moment in the program. And I really like Madison and Evans' program this year. It looked a little slow and didn't have the same attack that I've seen throughout the season.
Which can happen at Four
Which can happen,
Continents.
yeah.
It's really soon after
Right after nationals.
Sometimes, you know,
You have the time. You have the traveling very
you're
far.
in conservation mode.
Yeah, I'm having trouble connecting to Hubble and Donahue's free program, and I'm thinking, and I'm blaming mainstream radio because Shallows was so overplayed. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's the radio. And a shout out to our sixth placing Canadians, Marjorie and Zachary, who first Four Continents, first year senior, came out and had really great scoring in their tech, like fours across the board on fin steps. Really good showing for them.
Yeah, they're a really strong young team, ton of potential, lots of promise. And then our third place Canadian team, Shane and Caroline coming in seventh just behind them. So
Very
a
good
strong
for
showing
Canadians.
for all Canadian teams.
Yeah.
On to the pair event, podium. First place, Sway and Han. Second place, Peng and Jin. And third place, Kirsten and Mike. So Kirsten and Mike led after the short. They were in position to take their first Four Continents title on the heels of a very successful season so far. Some unfortunate mistakes in the free. They ended up fourth in the free skate, third overall, holding on to a medal. Disappointing. You could see the disappointment on both their faces in the kiss and cry. Mike tripped on his toe pick mid-program.
Kirsten doubling her triple sow.
And Mike doubling his side-by-side double toe. So there were some points left on the table. And when you're up against those two Chinese teams who are so strong, they would have had to go clean.
Be perfect. But even Sway and Han, she doubled throw in the short program. I don't think I've ever seen her double any throw ever.
Maybe it was in the air. Like Luba doubled a throw in the short and in the free.
And well, again, it's always very weird to see a pair girl not go for a throw. And that kind of seemed like it plagued the event a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like Sway wasn't the sole pair girl to double a throw. First soul pun. First soul pun.
Can we talk about Wenjing? Just her, I'm in love with her skating. She effortlessly connects to the music, and the way that she will stare down the audience, the judges, her partner. She just dares you not to stare back into her eyes and come into the program with her. And it's made even better by that blunt bang that she has. Every stare down is good if one eye is just slightly covered. Way more effective. Going back to the Canadians, who do we think are going to be chosen for the world team for pairs? Obviously.
Well, Kirsten and Mike,
yes.
they punched their ticket long ago. Trent and Evelyn, not as clean as we're used to seeing them, but they managed to hold it together. There were quite a few mistakes in the pair event. Lubov and Charlie did not have a great week. It just seemed like they couldn't find their groove, get their timing together. They are a new team. That can happen. To answer your question, I think it's going to be Evelyn and Trent. They placed higher at both nationals and Four Continents, and they've been together longer. They've shown a streak of consistency, and when you're sending teams to Worlds to earn spots for the next year, as we're 2 years out of the Olympics, you're going to want that.
Yeah. Perfect.
A couple cute sidebars in the pair event. For one, there was some mommy duty happening.
Megan Duhamel, former skater for Canada in pairs, Olympic medalist,
She's done
world
a few
champion.
things, a couple world
She's
titles.
amazing.
Not bad at all.
Pulling mommy duty, having brought her baby Zoe to the rink to
Well,
Korea with her.
Bruno was
Of
playing
course,
daddy duty as well.
Yeah, daddy duty as well.
Course,
Dads are important as well, but it's cuter when the moms are there.
I wonder if she set up any tryouts while they were there.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
this is my daughter. She's the future of Canadian skating in pairs.
Yes. Do you have any babies that are ready to start lifting?
But really
She
cute.
already knows all the levels.
So cute. And then, of course, there's another little cute moment on the, I call it the survivor couch.
The survivor
As
couch.
long as
That
you're
is
the
well
top
played.
three, you're allowed to sit here, but if you're not, get the hell out.
Yeah.
After Sui and Han saw that they won, he went for a hug. She rejected him. And Kirsten came and saved the day.
In such a Canadian way. She's like, hey, I'll hug you.
You know what?
I got lots of love to give.
Yeah, it's
You know?
always awkward when someone's refusing a hug.
Yeah. Especially when it's your partner and you just won. Let's soldier on over to the women.
Soldier. Oh, right, Korea. Okay, so yeah.
All right,
buddy.
so podium, Rika Kihira first, Young Yu from Korea in second,
Young
and Brady Tennell in third.
Right off the bat, I think what we notice is that the women, are coming out with all the firepower, trying to show that they're still viable and able to compete with the Russian girls who are, bringing the quads, the triple axels. We saw a triple axel attempt by Wakaba Hayuguchi,
Right.
a quad toe attempt by
Kaori.
Young Yu landing the triple axel in the short and the free.
And skating cleanly and bringing the house down in her
own home country. It was
unbelievable.
palpable. It was a beautiful performance. She is so young, but has such
Oh, you.
Yeah.
So much potential.
So
in that girl.
much potential.
And you know what?
It's hard to think she's only 15.
I know, and every time she's been out this year, I'm seeing more growth.
Yeah.
As a performer, but I think she's in the conversation for a world medal. She skates clean. Someone messes up, she's going to be in that mix.
I agree.
100%.
I agree. And then as well as Rika Kihira bringing out the triple axels in both the free and the short. She missed one in the free.
Right. But landed the second one.
Landed the second one with a toe and then just nailed everything else
Yeah.
with the program.
Yeah.
Young Yu and Rika are definitely showing that they can keep up with the Russian girls that are dominating all of skating right
And
now.
Brady did a phenomenal job too.
And Brady went out there and
Which she's been doing all season.
Exactly, skating
season.
consistently.
You are seeing though it's becoming harder and harder for a skater in the women's event to be on top without a triple axel or
Yeah.
quad.
Yeah.
You know, before it was okay. There's a couple with this firepower. If I skate cleanly, if I have a well-rounded
There are
program.
like more aberrations of those
Yeah,
girls,
but now it's you're kind of you're rolling the dice and the odds are not in your favor.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing that we're finally pushing the skating, and we could definitely.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time coming, and we
very
can
long
definitely thank those Russian girls for pushing.
Yeah, and the
everyone else around
Japanese
the world.
girls with the triple axles. 'Cause,
Absolutely.
over the past, the ones that have done it, a large portion of them have been from Japan.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes,
they know how to teach those axles.
Yeah, and then our Canadian women, because the other competition is Canadian women vying for those world champion spots. Alicia Pinault coming out here with a solid 10th place finish and a season's best score in the free.
Redeeming herself.
Yes.
Nationals was hers for the taking after that short program.
But here she did a nice, strong free skate, minor mistakes, a touchdown on the jump, a turnout on a jump, but again, very solid compared to her Nationals performance. I definitely think she's secured a spot for herself for Worlds. Our other Canadian women, Alison Schumacher and Emily Bausbach.
Our gold and silver medalists
Yes.
from Canadian Championships.
Alison finishing 12th and Emily finishing 15th. And there's two spots out of the two. Who do you think they will send?
I mean, out of those two, it's hard. I think Allie, but at the same time, there's also Maddie Skeezes who went to Bavarian Open to try and get the score.
I mean, I think Alicia and Allison might
That's our
take it.
call.
Yeah.
That's our call.
That's our call.
It's not our call, but that's our call.
We'll give our input and
Yeah.
you decide whatever.
Hi, Mike Slipchuk. Yes, we have some
We
suggestions
do
for
have
you.
the ear of many people at Skate Canada.
Yes,
So if
yes.
you want to do well, you got to go through us.
We have bunny ears. That's it.
And that's the show.
That's the show for Four Continents.
We hope we warmed your soul.
Yes, we put our heart and
face.
soul into it.
We did.
Yeah.
Next event is the big one, the finale of the skating season, Worlds.
We have a lot in store for you.
Here in Canada,
lot
in
happening.
Montreal. Yeah,
Yes,
a lot
yes.
of stuff. Giving our input that you all care about.
Excellent
Some of
expert
you don't agree at all.
advice.
Yes. But we're going to keep talking anyways. It's fine, as long as we get paid. Thank you, guys.
Kamsahamnida.